welcome back, folks. I do apologize for the goose and ghoulies from last Halloween getting into the stream. I think I figured out what was going on, so we're gonna go ahead and keep the stream going. Hopefully everyone will join back up. But I wanted to go ahead and bring us on over to Gaston's Tavern. I have heard that there is some wonderful snacks inside. So we're gonna see if we can grab ourselves a pastry real quick. I personally have not been over into Gaston's before, so this is all new to me as well. I know that I will definitely be picking up the Belle's Enchanted Christmas tree. Pictures I've seen from that look pretty good. As people are trickling back in, this is Chris, and I just want to say thank you for coming back on in for part 2 with Streaming the Magic. I apologize for the stream getting a little choppy earlier on some of the rides, but I think we've ironed out most of the bugs. Welcome back, Em. All right. Hello! Can I get a Belle's Enchanted Christmas tree and a LeFou brew, please? It says approve. Okay, yeah. No, thank you. Thank you. All right, we're gonna try and find a spot, folks. Looks like everything inside is all filled up. So we'll step outside for a moment. See if we can't find a solution. Roy, all the way from Calgary. Wish you could be here too, buddy. All right. So for those of you interested, Disney does ask that everyone maintains their masks at all time unless you are stationary and eating or drinking something. So you finally get to see me without the mask. All right. So for those of you interested, the LeFou's Brew is a non-alcoholic beverage. Apple juice, marshmallow foam, and a candy apple foam. It's actually quite good. Oh, wow, the upper foam is very tart, so. But the real reason I came out here today is the Christmas tree macaron. I would do this better, but as you can see, I'm sitting by the fountain, don't have a table to really frame this up well for you. Definitely nice, light and airy. Not bad. The Christmas tree macaron, I believe was like $6, and the LeFou's Brew was about $9. Regular cup. You can get it with a collectible stein, and that goes up to about $13. But overall, I'd say that if you're looking for a quick snack or somewhere to, you know, just grab something nice and cold to drink, this is a good option. So, yeah, definitely give my vote of approval. We're gonna do is move this party on down the road. I shall inelegantly scarf this food down off screen. We shall continue on. While this store definitely falls under the category of a lot of the other stores in the parks, where it's closed at the moment, whenever this all does open back up, if you haven't before, make sure to come on back to Bonjour's Village Gifts. It's definitely one of a more hidden gem, and I've always really loved this store, so don't miss out. maybe at some point we will try Little Mermaid again. But today, Ariel is finicky, so we shall not be trying our luck again. Although I think I figured out what all the problems were, so hopefully that won't be an issue again. I don't imagine there's too much that's going to stand out today. Over here in Storybook, we'll take a quick little circle around. Check out how busy the secret resting spot is. See what the waits are like. Unfortunately, Big Top is also closed at the moment. I look forward to that being open again. Dumbo is currently a 10-minute wait, as is the Barnstormer. And it would appear that someone from my last stream leaked the fact that this quieter location is back here. Because it's a little bit fuller than normal. But if you need to come back and charge your cell phones, this is an option. Or if, like those nice folks were doing, Disney does have a policy of you can bring food and drink into the park. You simply cannot have any glass containers. So if you want to bring some peanut butter and jelly and some bread, feel free to go ahead and load up your backpack or cooler. And then you can come over here, find a table, make up some sandwiches, and save a few dollars. Right. Now, if I'm not mistaken, now that Tron construction is still underway, I think the little side path over here might be closed off, but I'm not 100% sure. We'll check real quick. And of course, if you need to let your young ones get out some energy, this is a great place to do it. From what I can tell, it looks like the path might still be open. We'll find out. And if you are ever looking for a shortcut, right here in between Fantasyland Station and the Barnstormer, if it's still open all the way, this path will lead you all the way up towards Space Mountain. I'm not sure they're gonna... Nope, it is currently blocked off for construction. So since we're back here, we might as well get a good look. Construction seems to be coming along nicely for the Tron coaster. Hopefully things will continue to move on fairly quickly on construction. Get that thing open, and I believe 2021 is the projected date now. Might be 2022. Things have shifted around here in Orlando a little bit, so we're all having to shift with them. And I forgot to say it before, but if you missed it, if you missed my last stream, if you go over here to the sideshow area, there is actually a relaxation station back there. A place you can take your mask off for a little bit. Larger socially distancing in there, but spot where you can actually get your mask off and breathe and rest and relax. So if masks aren't your thing, you find them a little uncomfortable, that is an option for you. And as it is one of the more hidden ones in the parks, it might be a bit more laid back and comfortable. So. This rain is determined to continue showing up today. Luckily, it hasn't shown any real fury so far. And for those of you curious, I am 99% sure this is all for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. So your lines are quite long for that still. It's one of the few things here in Walt Disney World that's still got a ridiculously long line. As usual, it definitely seems like Tomorrowland is one of our more busy and packed areas of the park. There's just no getting around it here. does seem like people are slowly trickling back in. It does appear that the people mover is still down. They're doing a couple tune-ups on that at the moment, but it should be open back up soon, hopefully. I don't particularly like my odds, but just for giggles, let's go over here.
Thank you for visiting us today.
You never can tell whenever luck might smile upon you.
Fully cover your nose and mouth and be worn at all times. Makes it an active one for Treehouse. Guests do not allow or leaders until clean your hands often and thoroughly. Cover your mouth and nose with cotton masks and maintain physical distancing.
It looks like it's 40 minutes over here. Obviously, that's a little bit long for our needs at the moment. Hello, Andre. Glad to have you with us. And Santa Buzz is out here to say hi. Last time we did go on the Carousel of Progress. We won't be going on there today, but if you do want to find that, make sure to hop on over to our Facebook page, like and follow there, and like and subscribe on this channel, keeping up to date with everything we're doing. Weather permitting, I will be over Epcot tomorrow. The cloud cover is still really heavy here, and tomorrow seems like it might be the worst day of all for what Florida's going to get for Hurricane or Tropical Storm Eta. But hopefully that won't keep me away, and I'll be able to bring you on over here. I've actually really been wanting to test out the festival, try some more food for you guys, so hopefully it works out. All right, carrying on. And just a heads up, that LeFou brew is pretty much like an icy, so don't try to chug that or you will end up with a brain freeze. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, it took us a little bit, but we have made our full loop around the park. So we're gonna head back over towards Jingle Cruise and Haunted Mansion, see if we can get inside. I know Disney guy earlier had been asking for possibly going on Winnie the Pooh. I don't think I've actually ever been on that, so I might go and do that at some point, but feel free to let me know if there's something you'd like to see. Obviously, if it's, something like Seven Dwarves Mine Train and the line is forever, we might not be able to do it, but if it's a shop around here or something like that, I'll see what I can do to be accommodating. So fireworks shows are still not really happening in the same way. Same for parades. They are having some smaller, I believe that's the cavalcades. They're having some dancers come out in 1 or 2 floats with either Mickey and the gang or some of the princesses. But that's really it. It's just a really short experience to try and keep people from being bunched up too much. I totally agree, Andre. This is definitely unusual. I was here at Magic Kingdom quite a bit when I moved here 4 years ago, and this is definitely a different look. There's Disney guy. Welcome back, bud. Well, let's at least go and look at Winnie the Pooh. See if the line isn't too bad. Friendly reminder, folks, always be nice whenever other people are taking photos. Try not to jump in if you can help it. We all want that perfect shot. Let's just play nice and spread the magic to everyone. All right. Hopefully one day, I doubt it, but hopefully, make the right contacts and I can take you guys on a tour through the Cinderella Castle Suite. But fortunes will have to smile upon us indeed to get that worked out. So, you know. You guys share the channel, get us a bit more clout, and maybe we can make Cinderella Castle Suite tour a thing. All right, pro tip. If you're needing a light snack and just want to grab a table and have some good impact, you can come on over here to the Friar's Nook. They have multiple different types of tots on the menu. They have a creamy bacon macaroni and cheese tater tots, as well as a loaded buffalo chicken tater tots, which is mostly good to me. I'm personally not a big fan of blue cheese. And the one time I ordered it, I actually forgot to ask them to take it off. But I imagine you can probably order it without the blue cheese, and what I had of that order, where I was able to scrape all the blue cheese bits off of, it was absolutely fantastic and a nice little pick-me-up with some good spice and potato. So it looks like even though the line for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is wrapped all the way over near Little Mermaid, it's only a 50-minute wait. So are things ridiculous with some of the lines? Maybe. Yes, but in comparison to the way they normally are, 50 minutes versus 2 to 3 hours is a big improvement. So, looks like we currently have a pretty full line and a 25-minute wait. Have I ever gotten the fruit Nutella waffle sandwiches in Sleepy Hollow? Refreshments seems to be awesome. I have not.
Okay, we'll try that.
As Winnie the Pooh is slightly longer than I'd like at the moment, I'll at least consider grabbing another refreshment along the way somewhere. The fruit and Nutella might be a little heavy today. Like I had said on the other stream, we're supposed to be up to 85 degrees today. And I'm pretty sure that it is probably somewhere around 95% humidity right now. It's a bit much. Let's head back this way. Yeah, for the middle of November, it does seem a little warm. 4 years here in Orlando, still not used to that fact. So. It really is, Andre. Peter Pan is one of those rides that I have ridden once, I believe, since I moved here. For precisely that reason, it is always very crowded. But like in a lot of theme parks around Orlando, the name of the game is throughput. And unfortunately, the passenger cars for Peter Pan really don't allow them to get a lot of guests through in an hour. So, unless by some miracle, as we don't really have an off season anymore here in Orlando, that you find a extremely quiet day, you're probably never really going to see Peter Pan under 25 or 30 minutes. Swing back around here. I didn't check and see what the time actually is, but I'm noticing people walking down by the dock. Looks like we're at 25 minutes for Haunted Mansion as well. As far as I know, while Universal is doing virtual queue system for a lot of their larger attractions. About the only virtual thing you can really do here in the Disney parks is order your food ahead of time. Doesn't seem like that's really translated over to rides yet. Yes. Thank you for the correction, Andre, and Star Wars. And from what I've heard, it's starting to get a little bit of shift in the way they're running that one. So we'll see how long things continue to work that way. I think we might have just timed something about right. I missed the parade earlier, folks. Here we go. Longest line ever I've had to wait in was like 3 hours for Pandora, but Flight of Passage rather.
So swell! From all of us to all of you, a very Merry Christmas! Howdy, folks! We're so happy we made it to our party. It's so fun to see you here.
And there we go, folks. Parades are not entirely gone here in Disney for now. They're a little bit shorter. You can still find them. So going back to what I was saying, Disney guy, the longest line I've waited in here at Disney was about 3 hours shortly after Flight of Passage opened up. Cavalcades, thank you. Thank you for the correction there. They're calling them cavalcades for the smaller experiences. But today, the longest line I've seen is about 50 minutes. Though a lot of lines are sitting around the 25 to 40, so it's not too bad for if you're wanting to travel out here. You can get a lot done, especially if you show up early in the morning. 200 minutes for Big Thunder.
Yeah.
Well, that's just extravagant. Have I ever tried Chef Mickey or stayed in the Contemporary. So I have not eaten or stayed at the Contemporary. I've been over there a few times. I've actually worked over there a couple times. I won't say in what capacity. So I know Contemporary relatively well, but haven't had the chance to enjoy that character breakfast. I'll be honest, the Tusker House character breakfast has always been my number one choice and distracted me from the idea of Chef Mickey's. So. Oh boy, Big Thunder is currently at 55 minutes. And Splash Mountain is currently stuck in the briar patch. I tried to come out here for you folks and go on the Splash Mountain. We'll try again a little bit later. As you can see, we got the boats stacked up here at the bottom. So yeah, they're running some tests at the moment. As you can probably no, there are no fast passes still. So while the capacity cap does make lines a little bit better, it is still a little chaotic trying to get onto stuff really fast. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. I think everyone is trying to get into Pecos Bills and placing a mobile order. Yeah, I'm hearing everyone talking about waiting to pick up their order from Pecos. So, you know, if you're ever hungry and it doesn't look like this, come on out to Pecos Bills. It's actually quite good. And FYI, over here near Pecos Bills is another relaxation station, so you need to get your masks off. There's another option. Prince Ryan, I am assuming that's going to be starting out on Main Street, am I correct? They start near Splash. That would explain the cast members over there. Happy birthday, bud. That is very true. Just about anything is safer than going to Walmart nowadays, so. But all the, in all seriousness, all the Orlando theme parks have been doing a really good job of sanitizing and, trying to get reminders out there for people to put on their masks, sanitize their hands. Thank you for those of you who called me out in the chat. I'm not touching anything at all, pretty much, while holding the stabilizer, but it's always good to go ahead and sanitize. The Splash Mountain issue is definitely a complicated one. Just like Pirates of the Caribbean before it, there are questions of legacy and progress and what do you preserve and what needs to be switched. I love Princess and the Frog. It's one of my favorite Disney movies of the recent era. But if it does get changed and I'm back in a Disney park, I will miss it as well. But for now, we weren't even expecting to see this open. I guess with everything going on, they're like, well, we don't have the budget to fix it right now. So let's go and open it back up. So we'll see how long this sticks around. I do go to other parks. I went home for almost a week. Well, not home. I went to Pensacola to visit some of my family over the last week. Before that, it was my first week with these guys here at Streaming the Magic, and I was at Universal Studio, Animal Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, and Magic Kingdom. I'm gonna try to be Epcot tomorrow, as long as these skies don't open up on us. I do live in Florida. Came out and moved here 4 years ago. But hopefully I'll be able to branch out in the somewhat near future. I've only been to Busch Gardens once since I moved here, and I have never been to SeaWorld, so maybe I'll take you guys along with me. You get to experience my first reaction to SeaWorld. Whatever happens, so. Hopefully this Princess Cavalcade will start up soon. Thank you, Matthew. Melissa said it's been at least a year. I know the heartbreak in that. I went for my 13th birthday for the first time out here in at Walt Disney World, and I didn't return until shortly after my 30th birthday, so I know the pain of being away for a while. Yeah, almost 20 years. I would visit over at California Adventure and Disneyland a few times. So. Cindy says hopefully next fall. I hope that'll work out for you, Cindy. And Melissa asks, is it busy today? Doesn't look too bad. It's not. As a guest, I would say this is probably the best you can expect, especially in comparison to a normal Disney day. It was 50 minutes for Seven Dwarves Mine Train instead of the normal 2 to 3 hours. So as far as a guest, it is a wonderful time to come visit. If you're wanting to stream things quickly, a little more problematic.
It's just like a fairy tale. We really are living happily ever after.
Happy birthday.
May all your holiday dreams come true.
Alright, that was fun. I managed to stumble upon that once before.
Are you going in the front or back?
clear roads once more. Thank goodness. All right. It looks like we will definitely not be getting a repeat of this morning. Instead of 5 minutes for Pirates, it appears to be up to 40. Things are picking up a bit. And these clouds are getting a little bit darker. Well, I'm not sure how prudent this is, but as I'm seeing the Jingle Cruise line all the way out here, I think my best bet may be to try and traverse the Swiss Family rungs in Treehouse. See if I have any luck that way. I don't know if I've said it yet, but thank you to all of you guys. Getting a chance to stream for all of you is definitely getting me out of my way to do attractions and going to shops that I normally wouldn't. So it's all thanks to you guys.
And be worn at all times, except when actively eating or drinking while stationary.
Hello.
Guests that do not comply will be asked to leave. Clean your hands often and thoroughly. Cover your mouth and nose when coughing and sneezing, and maintain physical distancing. Thank you.
All right. Oh, my pleasure. I mean, I know I just got back here, but I'm not gonna lie. If you're ever feeling a little anxious with being surrounded by a bunch of people, it is nice and quiet out here. A good place to decompress, get away from the crowds. Hopefully that'll continue. But first impressions are really nice. I love the different wood shapes and styles that are used in the railing. Depth said it's surprised there isn't a lot of people on Veterans Day. Well, I mean, as you said, supposedly, even though it's not a lot of people, we are supposedly at capacity. So, this is about as busy as it gets. Which, if everything is under an hour at Magic Kingdom at capacity, I would say now is a good time to visit. Just make sure you get your reservations in. This is really cool. And we are legitimately pretty high up. My best wishes to you, Depth. Those of us here in the southeast know the joys of hurricane season, so I wish you the best. Blake asks, has there been any cavalcades today? We've actually watched 2 of them. We had the Princess one just maybe about 5 to 10 minutes ago. And then shortly before that, we had Mickey Mouse, Alice in Wonderland, the Mad Hatter, Pluto, all of Mickey's gang, Mary Poppins. Quite frankly, it's unfair to put both Alice in Wonderland and Mary Poppins in the same parade. How am I supposed to pick favorites? But that cavalcade was probably about maybe 25 minutes ago, so if you want to go back and watch that at some point, it'll be there. Alright. Alright. That was actually nice. I won't say that it's the most exciting thing here in the Magic Kingdom, but that's the point of why I like it so much, you know? There is a lot of stuff stimulating your mind here. Kind of puts you into overload a little bit. Just going for a walk up in a treehouse with not many people definitely lets you kind of cool your mind back down and get focused again and ready to deal with the crowds again. So yeah, I recommend that. you're looking for some more exotic and yet comfort foods at the same time, Skipper's Canteen. Skipper's Canteen is a good option. Chicken, macaroni and cheese. With a little exotic twist on it, so.
Just right there. I'm in the treehouse.
All right. Well, folks, we have made another return back to Main Street. This wind and rains keep trying to ramp back up and dying back down. So I think we're going to be calling it for the day. Again, this has been Chris for Streaming the Magic. I thank you all so much for coming out, for spending the time with me, asking your questions. I'm sorry we weren't able to get onto all the rides that we wanted to. Oh, looks like we have Winnie the Pooh characters over here, Eeyore, Piglet, and Rabbit. If you're interested, as long as the weather holds off, I will be doing this again at Epcot tomorrow. And you can subscribe to this YouTube channel. Head over to our Facebook page at Streaming the Magic. And as always, thank you so much. Remember, be nice to each other. Put a little magic back out in the world. And have a good day, y'all. Bye.